this Archer City area. And then make our call from there. I'll read that mesoscale discussion at that point. So I officially got it fixed now, everybody. Sorry about that. I just had to connect to a different device. I was trying to use my tablet for the hotspot. It wasn't working. I'm officially live on YouTube right now. Do you happen to have Storm Prediction Center and read that mesoscale discussion? How can I do it from here now? I think I might be able to. There you go.
Okay. Concerning severe potential, watch likely, probably watch issuance 80%. There's a threat from large to very large hail, damaging winds, and perhaps a tornado or two will increase this afternoon, evening. 19Z surface observations show a nearly stationary front across parts of northwest Texas and far south-central Oklahoma. The warm sector along the southeast of this boundary continues to destabilize this afternoon, with surface temperatures reaching into the 70s and low 80s, in dew points ranging from 50s to low 60s. Steep mid-level lapse rates around 7 to 8 C/km have oversped the region, and they are contributing to upward of 1,000 joules per kilogram of mid-level temperature of KK as of 19 Zulu. Additional diurnal heating and gradually cooling mid-level temperatures as an upper trough ejects over the southern plains should allow MLK up to 1,500 to 2,000 joules per kilogram to develop across parts of northwest central Texas over the next few hours. Recent visual satellite imagery shows gradual deepening thunderstorms along and just behind the front in northwest Texas, along with mid-level convection further east over the open warm sector. As substantial convective inhibition continues to erode, and modest to large-scale descent overspreads the warm sector. This afternoon, additional thunderstorms are expected to form along the front. Deep layer shear of 35 to 50 knots will likely support supercells. With this initial activity, isolated large hail should be the main threat with this convection through the early evening. Although some damaging winds could occur as well, given the presence of steep mid-level lapse rates and very large 2+ inches of hail appears possible. At a time this evening, thunderstorms will likely grow upscale to Boeing clusters across north central Texas.
sector. That's the ones we're going to go for. What area? We are just south of Wichita Falls, Texas, heading south. Kind of like down towards Abilene, maybe a little bit, but not quite that far down. I'm Wichita Falls heading down towards Abilene, not Amarillo. But I do have all my streaming issues fixed, so the stream should stay up. May still have lag from service, but it won't cut out anymore. South of the Red River, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to get down to here a little bit further south to jump on the possibility of one of these severe storms. They're going to break out into the warm sector, and then I'll probably be following it right back up to that area, right up to the Red River area.
Rain-X is working really well.
Yeah, I applied it a little better this time. I was doing something wrong. I was just putting it on there and like wiping it off. I'm supposed to put it on there, not wipe it off, like spread it out, let it dry, and put it on hands and then write it off. No. I don't think it's too impatient.
You gotta get down in those pores of the glass.
Yeah. Tiny little rain shower here. We'll be popping right to the other side of it here in a second. These clouds that you're seeing here aren't anything remotely even severe at this point. Yeah, what we're going through right now is some normal rain showers, nothing, not even really a thunderstorm. like for high winds and hail or something like that.
Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
Gotcha. Should be somewhere that says what size hail and how strong the winds are. So
1.25 inches and 60 mile an hour.
1.52 inches already?
1.25, yeah.
Ooh, that's some big hail. You're talking about ping pong ball size already.
So that's got a lot of shear on it, right?
A lot of...
Or updraft?
Yeah, a lot of movement up. I'm not really sure, Kitty Hawk. I'm out here chasing right now, so I really can't look at a lot of the weather in other places. I'm mainly focused on where we are at right now. But if I don't think Midland should be expecting anything crazy. Yeah, please make sure you guys like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do have super chats and all that kind of good stuff ready to go. Super chat, super stickers. So if you do want to shoot us some gas money, that's always greatly appreciated. If not, I will be just as happy that you just subscribe to the channel. But gas money does help. It ain't cheap. So we're heading due south. Probably gonna get on the other side of this little town here. Kind of set up. Face that way. Whenever I'm out there, when I'm back at home, I'll gladly give you forecasts of your local areas, but I already am trying to figure out how I can grow a couple more hands and one more brain so that I can do that. I can do that and drive at the same time, because that would be pretty awesome. I do feel comfortable in saying is I don't think there's a super great risk for severe weather in Midland today. Just because I know that area just a little bit. Or I know where there's supposed to be severe weather today. Not down in that area. To get to that point where we will not be stopping too often. It's a great idea. All right, everybody. So you're gonna get a view of just the old gas station here for a second. apologize. Gonna go in and pee. Actually, you can just pay attention to see if anyone orders anything from this Amazon pickup area. I will be right back. Actually, you can just pay attention to see if anyone orders anything from this Amazon.
Much warmer down here.
Oh yeah, it was chilly earlier. So I'm going to look at the models real fast before I get back on the road. Make sure we're still going in the right direction. Don't want to drop down too far south. We might just go down just a tiny bit further to the south here and watch these storms and then
Watch them go by.
well, yeah, and just wait to see which one I think is going to become the more dominant one or something along those lines, just to make sure that we can be able to get on them if needed. Anthony says, punch some big hail cars. My window already needs to be replaced. I used to punch hail cores for fun I don't do that. I only pretty much do them now if I need you to get to the right area of the storm. Gas is already expensive enough without having to replace your windshield multiple times throughout the year. Somewhere with good view, a good look. I'm getting into some blue sky, which that's what I want. I want to get up here to where some more warming can happen. Create a little bit more instability. You can actually see some of the storms off there in the distance to the bottom left. None of these are looking crazy yet, though. I love the plains.
Oh yeah.
You just get to these areas where like all you can see is land. A little wind farm over there.
There's a big shoulder here.
Yeah, big shoulder. Also looks like this is like an old used farm road. I might just be able to come set up on it. Point her in the direction of the old storms. Kind of see some of those towers going up over that way. There we go. Yeah, Mary, I got all that info right here on me. Hey, there's that other. We got the other tablet out of the box, Jed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and put that one up with my GPS.
Woo, humid.
Little warm and humid out.
Yeah. Take off the old jacket.
All right, so a little bit of a glare on the camera. Let me see if I can get that taken away. yeah, so now we're kind of in a waiting game. We're gonna sit, we're gonna watch and see what's going on. Oh, very cool. I love having you over here, Anthony. That's great. Hope you enjoy the stream. Right now, we're just kind of waiting to see what plays out with these ongoing thunderstorms and thunder showers that are getting going. I like that your name's Anthony Weather, though, because it's just like, boom, straight to the point. Some of that cool air outside, and it feels good outside. No, you can't make a mistake, no. That's why I put Edgar the Storm Chaser. I feel like you can't really mix that up either. I don't know if you guys can see, there's definitely some towering cumulus there up ahead. That's kind of looking at the system that's right there ahead of us, or out to our east. Right now, we're basically looking directly east at that group of storms that's forming right there at the triple point. Or a little bit behind. I'm looking at this right now. So those storms that are just to the south or to the north of, or to the northeast of Haskell. Those are kind of heading in our direction. So what I'm kind of betting on is those are going to gain strength, and as they get over here into a little bit more warmer air, that they start taking off. Windy's in here too. Man, we got the full spectrum covered. Yeah, you can definitely see forever out here. That is one of the best things about the plains, definitely for storm chasing, is that you can definitely see forever. Looks like that cell that's coming towards us is trying to form up and shape itself up a little bit. I can actually see the tops of that one. Okay, I'm gonna point you in the direction of those real fast. Let's see here. This is more of the direction of the storm way are coming from. It's right around here. There we go. But it is nice to be in a sit and wait type of a situation. Normally, you know, or so far this year, I feel like all I've been doing is like going, you know, crazy with driving. I've been in all these high shear events where the storm motion 65 miles an hour. It's so nice to be able to sit out here and just wait for something to come at me in the plains. Even if the tornado threat's not extremely high today, it's very awesome to be chasing up in the plains, to be honest with you. Yeah, and you can see forever. It's nice. But yeah, well, now's a good time. I know a lot of people usually have questions I can't really answer while I'm out chasing, but since I'm sitting here waiting for storms, if anybody needs, you know, has any questions they want to ask, feel free to let me know in the chat. Let me know what questions you have. I'll try to answer as best as I can. Mary says, no need for a bandana today. Nope, 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 nope. How many miles does my car have? Right now I'm sitting at 106,000. But yeah, I put last year from the months March through the end of June, I put 40,000 miles on my car. I know you're not supposed to sit under underpass when a tornado is coming. What do you do? I mean, ideally that you're just not in that situation. But yeah, when you're going under an underpass, that can actually even create a little bit more of a wind tunnel. And if it's a powerful enough tornado, you also have to worry about the overpass collapsing on you. So obviously the best thing you can do is get into a building. If you can find a secure building. If there's not a secure building close by, it is best just to get, you know, if you're in your vehicle and there's no other options, don't get out of your vehicle. Put your seatbelt on, put your heads between your legs, just like you would in an airplane situation, to protect yourself from any debris that might fly through the window, and hope to ride it out. But I will say the best thing that you can do is just, you know, be prepared and know that there might be bad weather, and if there is bad weather, know, you know, where it's likely to be going, so that you just won't be driving. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Hey, another storm chaser out today. honking the horn as they go by. Yeah, that's the best bet, Wendy. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, that is your best bet. Myself, I would get out of the way of the tornado by driving, but unless you like have, you know, radar and you know exactly where the tornado is on radar and you know how to do all that, I definitely think the best thing to do is to, you know, put your seatbelt on, put your head between your legs, and hope for the best. That's why it's just always important to be a little weather aware, especially when it's the spring and you're going to be driving long distances. It's just a good idea to kind of take a look real fast, look at the Storm Prediction Center's website, check out, see what you know, what areas there are chances for severe weather in, and if you're driving through one of those, you know, maybe even just have your little radar app or something like that on your phone going, so that you can be as careful as possible. They don't have this storm. You can see it, it's coming closer to us. The one right there to the center, to the right of the screen, you can see the cumulus kind of towering a little bit. It doesn't have that real classic anvil shape yet. Pretty high base, which I think that's expected today. The dew points out here are really only in the mid 50s. But yeah, so we'll see as the storm, it'll continue. That storm should continue to grow and get taller as it gets closer to us. And on radar, it's looking a little bit like it's trying to get going. Kind of looks like an amoeba right now. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I understand that, Wendy, especially if it's not a situation to where you, you know, you're out a lot and you don't get a lot of severe weather. It's understandable not to know what to do. And it's always good to get all that information. Mary, you are hardcore. You keep a helmet in your trunk? I like that. I used to storm chase it with a helmet so I could get out in hail, but I just have such a hard head now, it don't matter. Ooh, I can hear thunder now. Off in the distance. See if this thing's picking up any lightning with it. Put some lightning on the... Okay, yeah. Should see some lightning heading our way here in a second then. Yeah, right, Anthony. It's funny when you're out chasing, like, I always feel bad because there's always like one or two, like, you can tell, like, people that don't have any clue what's going on, like driving towards like the center of a severe storm, and I'm always like, no. I wish there was a way, I wish there was like a little way I could put a message into their car and tell them, do not go that direction. I like, you guys are like hardcore, y'all are serious. I like that. Just gonna remind you all now, if you don't follow me, please subscribe to my channel. If I do live storm chasing, I also will go back and upload videos of my chases, tornado videos, hail videos. I even have some how to use radar videos on my YouTube page. So basically that full spectrum of weather coverage is what I'm trying to give to people. Also, I've said it before, I just got monetized on YouTube, so I also do all this through YouTube and TikTok monetization only. I don't work for any news agencies, anything like that. So definitely would appreciate it if you wanted to give me a super chat or a super sticker. That would be super rad. See what I did there? And that's relatively new to me. I've just gotten that going here on YouTube. So we'll always appreciate any donations for gas money. Luckily, no hotels tonight. We'll be able to drive back home, so I don't have to stay in a hotel tonight, which is nice, because I think almost every other chase I've done this year, besides one other one, I've had to stay in hotels so far. So I've been to Dixie Alley over in Mississippi and Alabama 3 times already. I've been up to Iowa once. But yeah, you can see it getting closer to us. It's definitely heading right in our direction. Starting to have, I can start to see some signs that it's trying to become supercellular. Maybe trying to start getting some rotation, trying to build. Got a little bit of a hail core in it now. So we'll have to see what this thing does. Hopefully it gets developing and gets going right as it gets closer to us here. But I feel like we're in a pretty good spot, because this is a massive cell that's trying to all congeal together. Hey, Mary gave me that $1.99 super sticker. Appreciate that. Sparkles, I mean, depends on, it's getting ready to come through where I'm at here in the next hour. Probably even sooner than that. But I guess that other, it'll depend on where you're at for the other ones. All the truckers know the storm chasers are out too. I feel like truck drivers and storm chasers, we're all kind of some of the same breed there. Yeah, I mean, Anthony, I am skipping tomorrow down there in Alabama. One, because I'm tired of driving down there again. I've done it so many times. Man, it's just not as fun to chase down there, just to be honest with you all. So many trees. The type of events that are down there, it's going to be another rainy mess tomorrow. Yeah, not super, even if you know, even though there may be a lot of tornadoes, it's really hard to get one that's photogenic. And I know that first thing next week, we're going to have, it's looking like a pretty severe risk day here in the Central Plains again, which that's what I've really been wanting, just because that's where I prefer to chase. But yeah, there'll definitely be full coverage of that tomorrow. There's a lot of chasers that are going to be down there chasing in that rainy mess, and I just got back from doing that like 5 days ago. So I'm going to take this one off in Dixie and set up for next week being a big day in the Plains. And then as we move into April and May, it's going to get really crazy in the Plains area usually. And then as June comes in, the northern plains up in North Dakota, South Dakota, I'll be up there chasing as well. I'm just trying to get away from all the trees, honestly. I'm tired of chasing around trees. This is nowhere near as fun. You really don't ever get to stop and enjoy nature much on those chases. You're just like sitting there. I mean, just driving. So this is nice. Hey, thanks for the instructions, Mary. Appreciate that. Anyone that's been on YouTube for a minute, Anthony, whether you might know this, so when I'm using GoPro to stream on my YouTube, and it doesn't automatically turn monetization on in the terms of ads, but I don't know, because I'm so new to this, I don't know, does YouTube do ads during lives, or is that something that only happens once the video is uploaded after you end the stream? If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, still plenty of storms to come. This year is just getting started, really. Okay, thanks for the input. Okay, that makes sense. That makes me feel better, because for a second I thought I wasn't capitalizing on my lives being monetized, but I think the monetization on lives basically is for super stickers and super chats, I believe. What's weird is I had like one of those lives I had earlier on my YouTube. I went and turned it on for like, after it ended, it was only like a 15-minute live, and it was literally just nothing, but it says that there's a copyright claim on it for audio, but there was like no radio, no cell phones, nothing. So I'm curious. Philadelphia walks PTSD. Yeah, thank you. I'll definitely be safe out here. Today's, I feel like, a pretty a safe chase, just to be honest. I don't have a lot of you know, don't have a lot that I'm worried about at this point, but we'll see. I don't feel like there's a lot of danger today. Today's gonna be a pretty low danger chase. So right now I'm just keeping my eyes for, you know, what looks like it may go severe. I wouldn't be surprised if the storm I'm on goes severe soon, if anything, but for the hail that's starting to form there in the center. Definitely seeing lightning pick up a lot in this storm as well. That can be a indication of intensification of the storm. But my goal today is just kind of to stay right out in front of the triple point, see how it goes from there. Hey, from Cape Breton, Canada. How's it going? I'm always happy to have my Canadian brothers and sisters out here on the lives with us. I know we usually have a decent amount of Australian and UK watchers as well when I'm out streaming. Only 3 p.m. We got about 5 hours left of light, so we got a lot of chasing left on us today. No problem, no problem. What's up, Havoc? Glad to have you. Definitely feel like this cell is getting its stuff together. That's heading my way. It's actually headed directly for us now. Yeah, that's cool, Anthony. I need to get a setup to where I can do all that live, like the scrolls and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, I'm just now really starting to focus a little bit more on YouTube because I've been on TikTok for so long, and that's where I have the much higher subscriber base. I'm at approaching 200,000 subs or followers on TikTok. And really just started getting my my YouTube up and going. Oh, you see that storm kind of intensifying a little bit, trying to get itself together, trying to trying to maybe, I'm still not seeing, I'm looking at it here. Not a lot of rotation in the storm, but it looks like it's trying to get going. So we'll see as it gets here closer to us. And then also though, if this one does take off, I'm going to want to have some reservations about staying up on it, because I probably will want to stay on whatever the tail end, the tail end storm that's going to be on the system is where I'm going to want to be. Yeah, it does look better than the one that was warned earlier. I'm surprised it's not warned yet. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. I'm gonna make a TikTok real fast, everybody, to let everyone know I'm live on YouTube today. What's up? I'm live storm chasing in the Texas. You guys are gonna get to hear how many times it takes me to do this. What's up? I'm live storm chasing right here in North Texas today on YouTube. Please go to my profile, click on the link, you'll see my YouTube channel. That's where I'm live storm chasing. Come on over. I think I should redo that one. Let's see. What's up? I'm live storm chasing over on YouTube today. Please come on over and join the live stream. What's up? I'm live storm chasing over on YouTube today. Come on over and join the live stream. I'm in North Texas. I'll be on until dark. See you then. There we go. That one works. Now let's post that on the tack. I'm in North Texas. I'll be loaded now. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat now. I'm done posting my my TikTok video, everybody. Andy says, I think Mr. Reed Timmer is suspended over there. Yeah, I've talked to Reed over there on TikTok about TikTok. I actually had a conversation with him a week ago and was kind of giving him some pointers on how to not get his account banned, because I went through that last year on TikTok. But yeah, totally. Yeah, that is a little interesting tinge of brown. Yeah, this is one of those storms that has like a special weather statement on it, but it's not, it doesn't have a warning on it yet. But I have a feeling that's coming, because the ones behind it do. I feel like this one's definitely coming next. Yeah, exactly. I can. I am about 3 miles south of Archer City, Texas, Daniel. But I think now, let's see how far that storm is away from me. It's only about 15 miles away from the storm right now, according to Radar Scope. Got a little storm now forming just to the south of Graham, to the south of us. We'll see what happens there, if that one gets going or not. Right now I'm just chilling right out here south of Archer City. Right here where this big cluster of storms just came up. I'm just not in a rush to jump on anything. I'm not gonna go over there and get involved in that rainy mess of just thunderstorms that are behind that whole, the little blob of storm that I have coming my way. Nothing's looking too promising at the moment. But as we're standing right now, literally the core of that storm would just run us right over once it gets to us. So we'll have to see. right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my car turned around to a better position so y'all can see the storm coming in on us. Just do it right here. Get you guys in view of this thing. You can start seeing the lightning and all that. There we go. Starting to see some lightning strikes and that kind of stuff, so it might look a little crooked because that's just the way I'm sitting on this ledge. Yeah, my bad. I was like looking at my other GoPro, not even realizing I don't have like a view of my live stream up, and I didn't realize that I had you guys on the wrong GoPro. I have multiple GoPros in here, and y'all were just on the wrong side of one, so my bad. My bad. Probably what we'll do too, once it starts getting a little close, we're just gonna drop right back down south and get to it that way, or just scoot down on the back end of it and then decide if we're gonna stay up on this storm. Storm motion's really slow, so it's not gonna be hard to keep up with these things today, which at this point, just to be honest with you, I'm super happy about that. Yeah, I know, right? Always a fence. I can actually see the base of the storm out there to a distance now, so that's pretty cool. Getting Jed back over here because we're about to have to take off here in a second. This thing's starting to look really nice on the back edge of it. I just gotta wait for Jed to get here, and once he does, we're gonna go get up on this thing. I can actually see a pretty clear defined little wall cloud forming on it as well, way off in the distance. So just need to get a little bit further south so we can get in good positioning to see this. All right, guys, we're gonna go get up on this. It's got a nice little lowering on it. Try to get a better view here.
How about a shake?
Okay.
Where's Dad? Let's go get it.
I was like, where the hell was Jed?
Figured you'd call me.
I've been calling for a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can see over there is the lowering, and there was like just a lowering like almost all the way to the ground. What's up, everybody on the live stream? Appreciate you joining. We are just south of Archer City, Texas. There is a little cell just trying to form with some nice, it's not even warned yet, but I've been sitting here watching the backside of the base of this thing, and I've been watching lowerings come down off of it from a few miles away. So we're gonna try to get up just a little bit closer to it and take a look at this, see what it looks like. Just so you guys know, you know, we're kind of in rural Texas-ish, but I feel like we should be decent with cell signal. I just basically want to get up here to where I can take a look at the back end of this thing. Not a lot of road options for us, really. Yeah, I'm just south of Archer City again for everyone joining. I'm actually heading south right now. If you look all the way over to the right, you can see the mouth of the supercell that we're trying to come up on right now. Base of it's kind of raggedy, but definitely have seen multiple lowerings coming down off of it. I don't think the circulation's tight enough right now to produce a tornado. But it is very promising for this storm. We're gonna make sure we get right in the right spot to see this thing. Oh yeah, it's looking gnarly over there. I don't know if you guys can see that in the very bottom right-hand corner of your screen. It's basically kind of right where you see where it looks like the the clouds are going into the ground. Right before that in the distance, there is a nice little lowering right there in that area. So what we're gonna try to do is get over here and get a little bit better of a visual of it. Got a pretty cool view on the stream though. A beautiful storm. Love looking at storms in the plains, everybody. So happy to be back here in the plains storm chasing. The good thing is if this thing does develop into the storm, which right now it's the one that I'm going to look at, we can jump right here on the back side of this thing, follow it right back up this exact same road that we're on, and be in relatively good viewing, a good viewing spot for a tornado if one does pop down. Got to go through this little bit of a wind field here. Wind turbines, but not too much. Yeah, you can really see. I've been wanting to see a storm in the plains for so long, you all, so it's nice to be seeing one again. Just south of Archer City, Texas, heading down to, I believe it's pronounced Olney, Texas. Crazy looking lowering. I wonder what rotation, like it was going about a foot from the ground from that far away. The back of that storm looks really good though still.
Is that a beaver's tail? Or what is that thing come up?
No, oh yeah, that's an inflow band right there. A little bit of one. Kind of being the start of a shelf cloud too. It's hard to tell from this angle when I look around. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little better view of it there. Belgium, okay. Okay, now I can see the bottom of that shelf cloud a little bit better now. We're actually going to be dipping down right here to the south of it, just staying right outside of the rain here. And then I'll be flipping it back around here. The car, once I turn the car around, we'll be following up right behind it on the southeast side of the storm for a little ways anyway, and I'll have to find a way restricted. Definitely have some restricted roads today. It's going to be a little bit of an issue, but we'll be able to work our way through it. Thing's got a nice little bit of hail in it as well. And like I said, I do apologize. I know we're going through probably a rough area for signal here for a second, but it'll catch back up. State Highway 79. I'm on 79. Oh, okay. I really see that lower back in. See, that's what I think I saw far away. I think
settle down and film it.
I'll wait until we get on. That thing.
Looks like we can turn it only.
Yeah.
Head straight at it.
Well, yeah, we might. We won't want to go too far because it's going to go right back up, you know, this road.
Okay.
But I mean, get up close to it just to. Everybody here in a second is going to get to see that on the stream. You can start seeing the lowering now on the bottom right hand corner of the screen there. But we should also be getting close to Olney, which hopefully has some updated cell phone towers. Coming up on the right hand side. Little messy lowering going on over here. Base. As we get closer to this city. There we go. Now we got some decent signal here. Let's get up. Let's find a place.
That's a good place.
I got it in there. To the south is going to be our best bet here, and I'll turn it and face the camera right at you guys. Yeah, it definitely has some potential. It looks like it has some potential, I'm not gonna lie. What I'm hoping for is there not like a little I was hoping there'd be like, you know, one of those little driveway things right over here, because this would be right in the direction it's coming. So you know, the stream is on a GoPro, so things look a little bit further away than they actually are. I guess I could look for something on the other side of the road too. I haven't even been paying attention there. Oh, there looks like a little gate right there, huh? The other storm chasers over there. See them?
Oh yeah.
Actually, I feel like I could just probably pull right on over into this, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Just get real close to that, or get kind of close to that fence.
I just don't want to get stuck, that's all. It's a pretty decent view of it coming. Right over here. See a better spot. Back in right over here. Wow. That way we can just have a clear shot on the road. Need to. Here. Just a little more. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, looks like it might be catching up now. Let's see. Hey, severe warn now.
Where do you know?
Okay, see that the circulation right there on the back end of it? Literally right here where we're watching. So yeah, it's actually heading right towards us, I believe. Yeah, it's coming right at us now, everybody. So we get out and do some video real fast. Ooh, you see that green? Getting that nice green look to it. Yeah, you guys can see it's trying to make a little bit of a wall there on it. We'll see what happens. Bit we're gonna have to zoom out to the north. Probably may have to go punch right through this thing as it goes past us. Oh yeah, this is definitely a supercell for sure now. Definitely got rotation on it. You can see it clearly on radar. A little bit of an inflow notch on the backhand corner of it. Does have hail with it in it as well. We'll have to keep an eye on this thing as it moves further. Keeps moving up close to us, but hey, you can see it's getting very close. Unfortunately, like I said, the GoPro, but it is close. It does have a nice inflow for sure. It does. A little bit closer here, you can see right there on the back end of it. You're starting to see a pretty clear feeder band coming in there as well. Yeah, the storm very photogenic, cool looking right now. Little shots real fast with my camera. Beautiful storm, everybody. What a view, right guys? What a view. You guys got to turn it a little bit. Let's get you. Kind of gotten. Winds are. Hey, Jack, you might want to go ahead, move down here. Yeah, it's got a really good mezzo right now. Yeah, this thing is a scrape in the ground, everybody. It's gonna cross over the street right in front of us. It's definitely got some tight rotation on it right now on radar, everybody. Wouldn't be surprised if this thing puts down a tornado relatively soon. Yeah, very, very. Radar is looking very tight. All right, getting a little RFD now. Definitely RFD picking up a little bit. This thing's got some tight circulation in everybody. Crazy mezzo going on right now. Literally, if you want to know, you look right where the is, the storm on radar. It's exactly where we're at in real life. All right, Jed. Hey, Jed, come on. We're going to try to keep up a little now. We're going to keep up with this and stay right into the notch of this thing. We're getting kind of close to that bear's cage area. So I want to stay up a little bit on it and kind of stay right here in that that sweet spot in the notch. where there's no rain. Have a pretty decent view of the storm as well. Yeah, this thing's not moving very fast at all. Starting to bring in a lot of precipitation from the back. Probably with this low of a mode here, probably going to start seeing a little bit of this thing wrapping up on us with rain. What's up? Everybody that's new to the stream, please make sure you subscribe. I am a storm chaser that chases storms all over the continental US. Yeah, I'm independently funded, so feel free to send those super stickers, those super chats, give us some gas money. Luckily, we are close to home today, so we won't have to have a hotel, but always appreciated. But most important, subscribe. We'll see this thing as it gets closer to us, everybody. We're gonna be able to stay on this road and watch this mezzo come right at us. Ahead of this thing just a tiny bit.
Watch out for this truck.
And I am going to face the storm back to the rotating mezzo. If I do see a funnel come down or the starts of a tornado, I will go ahead and area. So watch now, I keep my camera like right in this thing.
We're like right on this thing now. We're close.
Oh yeah, this thing's gonna come passing right in front of us on this road that we're on. It's kind of stalling back just a little bit. That rotation is not quite as tight as it was on radar a few minutes ago, but we'll see if it tightens back up. It is not untypical for these things to go through cycles. Hey, but I'm already happy. Regardless of what happens today, I got to see a really pretty supercell.
Yeah.
I've been craving to see one of these supercells out in the plains after chasing up in Dixie for so many weeks. So I'm almost up here on it, and I'll go ahead and yeah. I mean, I can understand now why there was no tornado warning, but earlier with that tight area of circulation, it really made me feel like, you know, so much storm. It's out west. I appreciate. Man, is this thing percolating right now? You can see it.
Percolating.
You can see it visually. I can see this thing really just wanting to wrap up. If you can see that hook now coming very pronounced, that mezzo hook on radar right now. Circulation is tightening back up. I know radar is delayed a few minutes from the actual storm, but I am physically looking at it right now. See that lowering out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I think we are getting close to possibly seeing a tornado here. That thing is like, that hook is hooked up right now.
It's getting close to the ground over there, wet and back there.
Oh yeah, that's the area that I'm wondering that, you know, if something does pop down.
You got another truck right here. You got two cars on the side of the road.
I'm getting to a point now where I'm probably going to turn and face it here in a second. Get over here and get you guys face towards it a little form there. Hey, I just seen Reed's tweeting about our storm. I know he's waiting for that setup tomorrow. Starting to get a tiny bit of chaser convergence.
I think if we go down
a little more.
Yeah. Hop this guy and the end of this fence line. Looks like
I gotta wait here a second. Keep an eye on that lower end down there close to the ground, because I think this thing is wanting to put out a tornado with how it's a ground scraper right now.
From this guy.
But we're about to get into an area where we won't be able to see that way.
Right here. This road.
We won't be able to see the ground.
Oh.
I won't be able to tell if there's a tornado or not. So this is on radar. Yeah, just about 2 or 3 off of Archer right now.
It is so low, man.
I am so surprised this isn't tornado warned.
Dude, this thing.
But I've seen plenty of tornadoes not on tornado warnings. I'm gonna go up a little bit further right here on this hill and just get right here by it.
Dude.
I feel like I'm in a pretty safe position right now. I can get right up on this storm. Feeling pretty comfortable. Right here in this notch.
Yeah. This little pull-off spot right there. Dude, this thing is like.
I don't want to get too far. I want to kind of stay going just because I want to stay right up here by this area of rotation. This lowering right here on the back end of it. Just wanting to put down a tornado point. Yeah, we are right here underneath it, everybody.
We're so money.
Definitely got a mean.
Dude, that is right there.
Quickly, just because we're gonna
go range, I guess.
speed relatively quickly. Some video real fast. Can't stay out there too long, get super wet, but I can definitely film right through the
Good thing it's going right over us.
Oh yeah, we're just right here in front of the circulation. correct. There is scud in front of us, Charles, but there is also a rotating, very tight couplet on radar as well, directly in. This is the severe storm near Archer. Yes, it is. I'm on 79, just south of Archer. If you're looking at radar, you look at velocity, you see that couplet. Hands coming in now, about to get in the bear's cage again, about to get wrapped up on the back end of this. I'm gonna continue to move forward a little bit so I can...
Oh yeah, look at those rain bands.
Oh yeah,
man.
the rain bands are definitely
Beautiful.
going here in front of us. No, it's not dissipating. I believe it's cycling. I don't know if you can see those. A very cool look. And let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and find my. We're gonna have to go here to. Then we're gonna have to go to. Help with the radar, or figuring out what the name of that road is right there.
Right here?
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna have to go to the right on. Who knows? It's not, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, so but I'm sure we'll be able to see it.
Yeah, in Archer City. Yeah.
All right. Hey, I've been storm chasing for 10 years or 9 years. For any of those that are wondering. Got 4 tornadoes in the book this year so far, 21 last year.
It's gonna be 25.
25, okay. Yeah. So unfortunately there's no roads that I can keep going to the west with on this, so I'm gonna have to go up into Archer. I really don't want to. I want to stay right up here on this thing. This mezzo over here to the left. That's still where it's at on radar. The rotation definitely is looking a little weaker now. Everybody that's on the live stream, I appreciate you. Let this truck pass me. Cargo. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get up in front of this thing, go over, turn west on 25, go head towards, what's that, Windhurst? I'm gonna go head over towards Windhurst and try to drop back down on this. We're getting ready to go. Right over us is the area of circulation. like anything else, Up into Archer City we go. Then we're gonna hit east.
Yeah, something goes that way, but nothing goes that way.
So we're on the severe warning storm that's right in Archer City, Texas. Currently severe warned right now. Dr. D, this is Minecraft farming tips. You didn't know? Hey, I appreciate all the subscribers right now that are subscribing to the channel. Thanks, Drool Beans. Appreciate the update. So once we go on 25, how far before? It's somewhere like halfway. Not really. You might could dip south on one of those roads, maybe.
Yeah, on this little ranch road.
I don't want to go too far south on
Connect Road.
yeah, this thing keeps shuffling. It wants to move right, and it wants to go north. The only severe storm that we're on, so or that's going on right now. So now the little area of circulation is behind us now. So we're gonna have to turn to the east a little bit, let it come back over us. Yeah, I definitely see some big old hail signatures on there. It almost looks like there is another, I can't tell if it's trying to split. It's a very odd shaped storm at the moment. Alright, now we're getting into Archer where we will be turning to the east a bit. Man, that area of circulation is tightening up again right behind us. See that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
How far is this cell? What? I don't know what you mean by that question. I'm sorry. How far in relative to what? How far is it for me? I'm right underneath it. I'm not really sure what you meant. You live in the county above Archer, Junior says. Okay. You ain't too far away then. That is. Where's my map go? Okay, can you help me, man?
Yeah, what you need?
That one away. What happened?
No darkness any.
Yep.
And the light on here, right?
Yeah. I'm not going to want to go too far because now we're going to wait for this thing to come cross back over us. Definitely be safe out there, no problem. Weather watch, okay, you're in Wichita Falls. That's where we started out earlier today, so you're just to my north here. Or like my north. The storm should be heading right towards Wichita Falls, right? The lovely city of Archer, Texas.
Right here.
Okay, just gonna head off to the east a bit. Don't want to go too far, basically just right outside the city. Somewhere where I can get a view of this thing coming right back over us. We can let it run us right over, honestly. Area of circulation is tightening up again right in front of us. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna go up to that other road. Yeah, what's our next north option? Windhurst? Nope. 172. Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, we might take that one up too. Or this thing right here, whatever this is. Yeah, I don't want to take that one up. I want to make sure that whatever. I'm looking. That one that you showed me was the better option. Further up ahead, right? That one right there? Yeah, that one. Although we might just go all the way up to Windhurst, I just want to know all the options here.
This thing comes south.
Oh, here you go. The road. I kind of want to look. Actually, right here in front of us, honestly. Over here. Well, we found the hail. Nothing crazy though. Maybe some pebble-sized hail. Nothing crazy. Hey gosh, while we're here, I can show you guys 1 second. All right, so if you look, we are that blue circle. The couplet is that area where the green and the red meet each other, and is gonna come and pass right in front of us to right on top of us. Definitely did like a split. So our area of circulation jet is going to be right back over there. Tightened up a lot on that last scan on radar. Yeah, they are weather watch. I see them get very tight. So that I know it's whatever is happening right now, if there is anything, it's going to be wrapped in rain, at least from my viewpoint, until this thing crosses the road over in front of us. And I'll be back on that rain-free portion of the storm so that we can have a good look right where the area of circulation is. But unfortunately, no roads right now that can get us to that position. Oh wait, that one kind of wraps around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes us down to...
What's that? See, I don't feel like if I look here...
It wraps, goes down and then goes east.
No, I mean, we could go in there and see... Let me see what the next radar scan does, because it looks like that area of circulation is getting ready to be right in front of us, honestly. And I don't want to get too far south, because I prefer to get right up on it if I can. Someone said drive in the ditch. Sure, you get your car, you can do it. I fully support you driving in the ditch. I've gotten stuck too many times storm chasing. It's a really fast way to end your chase. Oh man, y'all see that area of circulation now? Very tight on radar. Yeah, I can. I'm pointed right at Windhurst, but I want to make sure I...
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, that's very tight rotation. You know, I think we're gonna go see if we can see this thing, guys.
Okay, so we're going.
Cell signal might get spotty again for a second, but we'll basically we're going to get right in the area. If there's a tornado, we're going to see it. Yeah, I think that one's on the ground too based on these velocities. Anyone let me know if you see a CC drop. The only downside is if this is a tornado on the ground, we're going to get put in the debris path. We're going to have to be very careful. Good news is we can just turn around and go back the way we're coming and we'll be perfectly safe. Yeah, I see both those. There's basically that front storm and the rear storm. Both of them have different areas of circulation on them. Definitely going to also have to watch out for flash flooding at this point. Just based off these velocities and that tightness, I'm very, very confused at why there's not a tornado warning on the storm right now. Would not be surprised if that did not happen in any minute now. Yeah, we're definitely coming in hot now. We are literally about to turn to the east, right behind the area of circulation. The good news is, everybody, it's moving away from us. It's actually probably right up here at this point. Starting to get out of the rain just a little bit. A CC drop is where you have a debris signature on radar. So when a tornado sucks up and puts it aloft in the air, the radar can pick that up, and that is called a correlation coefficient, or a CC drop. Well, I will say, if there was a tornado on the ground, we will be able to see the debris because we're going to go right through the path of where it was. And there are enough like dead trees and things like that that would make it visible for us. 7-kilometer cloud top. Wow. Man, that hail core is really strengthening. We're gonna be right here in the perfect position here for this thing. There is a CC drop? Okay. Okay, help me watch this water on the road too. Yep. I just seen some big puddles of it. That area of circulation is so tight. Basically, it's crossing that road that we were on earlier. We're down to the south of it now, so we can scoop in right behind it and hopefully get up in the notch so that we can be in a visible viewing area of it when we turn north. People are saying they see a CC drop now. I can't take a look at that right now for obvious reasons. I'm just visibly looking for debris, anything that would signal to me that there is a rain-wrapped tornado in front of me. Basically, if everyone wants to know, if you've ever heard, we're doing a hook slice right now. If you're familiar with that term, we're exactly slicing through the hook of the storm right now. Okay, I do see that the area last radar scan, not quite as intense. That's probably a good thing considering where we're at. So Jed, if there is a tornado now, it is going to be to our left. So we're getting ready in a second here. We'll be turning north, going right into Windhurst, Texas. Finally can start to see the storm. That means we are almost through the hook of this thing. We've completed the hook slice now. So now what we're going to try to do is turn back north, right in the inflow notch of this, so that we can have good visibility of any possible tornado that is on the ground. Jed, what is the road that's going to be? Look and see if there's any roads north that way that will take us all the way to another road that ends somewhere. All right, I got a good visualization over to my left now of the. Definitely looks like the area of circulation has weakened some. On radar, I don't see anything that would make me think there is a tornado on the ground any longer. But these storms, this is what they do. They go through cycles over and over. New area of circulation developing right in Hurst. That was that area that was a little bit in front of the area of circulation. But we're about to have a perfect visual of that. How close do you think I am?
A mile.
So once we get, right there. No. I mean, like once we get on this road.
Oh.
Where can we go?
On this road?
Yeah, because we're going to have to go up here, turn right. Like we're going to be steer stepping up. So I just need to know what roads we can stair step up on to stay on it. Yeah, it's to the left. That would be where the area of circulation is. It's about to be right in front of us here in a second because I'm going to turn north. Whoa, this base is low, everybody. If a tornado comes down to my left, I will go ahead and turn my car towards it to get it on stream. Right now, I'm just seeing basically some shelf clouds scraping the ground. I see that. Okay, I see that meso now. That's that area of road. That's that old. That was the old area of rotation right there, Jed. And it looks like right behind us, a new area of rotation is forming, which I believe this is what we're looking at over our heads here. So we'll be. Yeah. This is gonna be good. We're gonna be perfect up here in a second. Fully in the notch right now. I'm based out of Oklahoma City. Yeah, I'm gonna turn so you guys can get a visual of what we're seeing right now. Hold tight, everybody. I'm gonna turn it's just gonna be momentarily, and then I'm gonna have to get back on the road because I wanna make sure that we get up on this thing, but I want y'all to see what we're seeing. You can actually see a funnel up there to the top right. It's going back up now, dissipating, but this thing's going through cycling right now. Okay. Whoa, this thing's scraping the ground. Turn those windshield wipers down for a second. Okay, where are we at here? We're about to get swooped up by the rain again, but this is going to be that area of circulation again. We can sit here and watch it for a second, see if anything happens from it.
I'm gonna jump out, take a picture.
A little video real fast. Beautiful shot here of the storm. That pretty green color up in there. No, I'm not gonna dismount my GoPro right now to show the radar. It kind of takes the time consuming, and I'm going to make my new game plan here. I'm going to jump up a little bit further. We're almost at that north road. Can't really tell. It doesn't look like it's become outflow dominant yet. It's just a really weird supercell, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Definitely see rotation still in the clouds. Alright, yeah, I do need to take a bite of this. Thanks for the reminder to get a granola bar. I'm gonna eat my Lara bar real fast here. Alright. Let's continue going. Get up north over here. We'll keep an eye on those. We'll keep an eye on the stuff over to our north as we drive. If we see anything. Chasers out here. Chasing in the minivan, love it. Thank you, Catherine. I always need reminders to eat and drink. Time goes fast when you get on a storm. It is being a little teaser, but I ain't even mad at it because, man, I got to see storms in the plains. I've been storm chasing. If you guys have been following me, I've been live twice over, or 3 times in Dixie Alley. Chased over in Mississippi and Alabama for all those setups. I was up in Iowa, caught that tornado that went through Iowa. Then caught 3 tornadoes down south of Waco and north of Austin to the west of Austin as well. I think on the 21st of March, I believe that was the date. Another storm chaser here. Need to go too far. I'm just gonna go over here in this gravel that this person's doing, and I'm going to turn my car because now we have north, south, east, and west option. We can watch as the hook of the storm comes by. There we go. Watch this for a second here. Thomas says, I seen clouds like that twice a month. Cool. Cool story. But I appreciate you for watching them again 3 times a month by being on my stream right now. It is, that area of circulation right here is trying to pick up just a little bit. Nothing major. I am south of, I'm just right outside of Windhurst, Texas. Oh, that couplet's trying to strengthen up again, but it's right here in front of us, so if it does anything, we'll have a really good visual on it. So if you guys are just joining the stream, the storm had been going through some cycling, had some very strong couplets on there as far as circulation goes. Not quite as impressive right now, but you know, we're gonna stay on it and do what we do. There's no other severe warning storms out right now that are close to us, or period, I don't think. So we're on the one severe warning storm that's out here. We'll keep an eye on it and see if this thing recycles or if it dies out. Either way, we'll be right here on it. And again, this is just gonna cross right in front of us. It is trying to put down a little bit more of a wall cloud again back there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's pretty raggedy looking. I'm gonna go turn north on this road a little bit, and so we'll be in good position as it continues to head our direction. Probably gonna get, I've definitely seen a few more chasers than I have the rest of this year, and as the season goes on, especially when you chase more over here in Oklahoma and Texas, the chaser convergence goes up a lot. But that's okay, something I'm used to dealing with if you chase out here. It's a pretty decent little pull out over here. So I'm 3 miles to the south of Windhurst. Or is it Windthorst? I don't know. I've given up on being able to pronounce or correctly pronounce all the names of cities that I go through. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. Always appreciate those super chats, those super stickers. They help fund our gas fund. Okay, thanks, John. Smells like a cow pasture. Windthorst. Got all the rain bands again for a second. Okay, that area of circulation is picking up a little bit right to the east of town here. I don't know if you guys see that on radar. That's going to be right to our right. So yeah, we'll continue to follow this thing up. I'm glad to be able to feed your addiction, sir. Or ma'am. Keep going through these rain bands. It's funny. rotating mezzo above us. Right up in there. Over here. See if I can point it at y'all again. You can see that mezzo right there above us. That's where it's at on radar. Tightening up again. You can actually see a nice little feeder band over to our left now. Continue to move forward a little bit. Right over there. See, it looks like there's almost a hole in the clouds there.
Yep.
That is where I would believe the mezzo is. Syncs up right with where radar is saying as well.
Updraft.
Yeah, now I gotta figure out like where I can go. I need to be able to go north, but I don't want to drive all the way over to Joy. Where's the next road that I can get north and then have another east option? Definitely cycling. I was surprised. I thought it was dying out, but man, that on radar again, that area of circulation is trying to tighten up again right here by us. And I can tell you visually, this is a very, very low, very, very low clouds.
Road right here, it goes up straight up to 1883.
And that one has that can get us all the way to another road too. No
Yeah,
dead ends.
that's we went down the short earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, maybe not.
Can you let me know how many miles it is to we get to that road? I'll turn north on. I want to try to stay up on this mezzo as much as I can because of how much rain there is.
Probably.
If it puts down a tornado, we're going to have to be relatively close to see it.
It's probably like 3 miles.
Okay. We got a little bit.
Or 2 miles maybe.
Where's that on there? That one?
Yep. It's a chaser conversions up here.
Yeah, definitely a good amount of chasers up ahead of us. Yeah, this group of chasers. Yeah, I want to be able to stay up on it, man. right there for me. Watch it's going to get too far ahead of us. This thing's not moving fast at all. I'll turn and put the stream on it for a second, everybody, so y'all can see what's going on. This is what we call chaser convergence, everybody. For sure. You'll find another spot. Get a better view of it again here for a second anyway. There we go. Get some video real fast. up again on radar. Yeah, let's go. And we're gonna go to a road where we can go north right at this. Right out of it one more time. See what this little ball for us. Back, reposition, get back up again. I don't. This thing's got another tight area of circulation on it. Can you click on it and see how many miles? Definitely. Clay roads. It's just the ones that are that hard clay, man, where that stuff just gets sucked right up underneath you. Yeah, this definitely is nothing at this point, I promise. This area of circulation again right here by us. So I'm gonna go here on this. I'm gonna let these people pass me. They're driving me nuts. Go on. Texas Storm Chasers. But I want you you guys to be able to see. I'm gonna a little bit this way. See that that area, that mezzo right there spinning. We're not staying here very long. Like we're just gonna need to make sure that we're not okay. Yeah, actually right now it would be pretty rad if I'd have brought my drone with me today, because out here where we're at, I could definitely fly that without zero worries. Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be lots of storm chasers out today. And as the year, like I said, as the year goes on, more and more and more storm chasers will be out. Getting a little dark and ominous. Yeah, I agree. At least I'm not going through dust. I'm sure the farmers appreciate all this rain too. Actually really surprised that I have as good cell signal as I do right now. That cell phone booster paying off, being in the middle of nowhere. Till we get to our paved road, which I believe has a north and east. Right? I'll do a little bit of that dirt road drifting. Yeah, I end this my live stream, so. I'm glad that's paying off and it's working well for everybody. You see that rising right there, dude?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I know, I get so, I'm such a nerd, man. I've been doing this for 9 years, and when I see these sights, it still just makes me just as excited as it did the first time. We are right underneath this mezzo. We're gonna stay right up here on it. Whoa. See how much movement's in that over there now? So much. So much movement.
I wish it would drop a nail.
Man, if it did, that's, I mean, that's the wall cloud right over there to the left. I see clouds going up and down. That's always a, it's always a sign that it's got something going on.
Things bubbling.
Got some updraft and downdraft. I just don't know if there's any shear here at the moment. Get this puppy spinning. Glad the stream's working out well for all of you. Hope I see somebody out here on the road. They've stopped. Hopefully that doesn't mean that they're stuck. They're just probably watching this mezzo right here. It's gonna be an area that you guys are gonna want to watch are all the way to the left of your screen there. Right where it starts to get bright. Definitely keeps going through cycles here. Honestly, not in a real hurry at this point, because we're going to be punching out maybe a little bit too. We'll be all right, I think. Make sure we don't get too far ahead of it. I'd rather the tornado drop down in front of us than behind us if there is going to be one. Stop here for 1 second. We can look at this area right here in front of us, man. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Circulate. Whenever you're ready. Storm looking super messy now. Still has a little bit of a mezzo on it. Kind of feeling like it's, I can't tell to die. Definitely getting closer to that. Plenty of daylight. Others forming to the south. Get up here to this paved road. We might have to just do a bit of a catch those. Yeah, they do look very ominous. I don't think they're too dangerous at this moment, but they do look ominous. It's kind of cool how you can be out here and, I mean, some things look so scary and dangerous, and really it's just, you know, scud moving around. There's so much energy in the atmosphere, and it can feel more dangerous than it really is. Yeah, big storm to my southwest. That's the one I was eyeballing. I don't know if I can, once I get... right now, apologize. A little area. Okay. So we're right here. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see, where do we want to go? We'll drop down south to Jacksboro. That would be there. We kind of want to go there.
I'll get this one down by Sanford.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best one to develop into anything. Let's go to Graham. Let's see how long it takes us to get there. Maybe like an hour, yeah, roughly. Alright, that's where we're gonna head. We're gonna... Okay, so we go left. Alright guys, we're gonna reposition. Because the storm that we're on right now, honestly, is just not looking very impressive anymore. It's not warned, it's breaking apart. It's just a big pile of gooey rain now. But there is a severe storm down to our southwest that we're gonna jump down on, so yeah. That's what we're gonna do next. Once again, I appreciate you all on the stream. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm newer on YouTube. I've been chasing on TikTok all last year, live. I've been chasing for 9 years, but I have a pretty good following over there on TikTok. To 200,000 subscribers, and I do it on YouTube, and yeah, I'm over here streaming on YouTube now, so appreciate people that subscribe. And you can see that, you can really see that little, that inflow up there in front of the road. Little tail, it's feeding this remnants of a storm. Yeah, I'm gonna head down to Graham, Texas now, and then kind of see what the storms are doing. A little, but really, there's this other storm, this isolated severe storm that's basically just to north of Abilene right now. Maybe we can intercept that before dark. Probably going to be a big hailer. So I'm going to get to Graham and then see where all the storms are. said, I think it would be kind of fun to do a choose your own adventure storm chase. Just where I just non-stop putting stuff in the chat saying I want to go next or where you want to go. Right. The funnel cloud now has kind of went away. The storm that we were on has kind of dissipated now. We're position ourselves to try close to another. Really appreciate other chasers, all other people, but yeah, I appreciate the kind things you said. Although I will not, for the next 2 days, tomorrow I suggest that you tune in to Reed Timmer. He's going to be chasing that tornado threat down in South Alabama. Not really possible for me to chase both of those. Getting 0 sleep, inch and planes chase, so that I decided to chase over here today. But yeah, there are a lot of people. There'll be a lot of good chasers out tomorrow as well. But I'm going to be prepping for looking like a big event in the plains early next week. Possible outbreak, type, something that we have not seen in Oklahoma in quite a while, to be honest with you. Last storm season, we did not see a lot of that, so definitely going to be a little bit different of a chase. But yeah, Reed is awesome. I highly suggest him. Had some conversations with Reed. Don't know anything about Ryan Hall. I know he has a lot of YouTube subscribers, but I think he has multiple, he does multiple live streams. Like he brings other chasers into his live. Yeah. Hey, Cruel Beans, thanks again for another 10. Just because I appreciate that. Always grateful for those donos while I'm out chasing. That goes right to my gas fund. Not to mention, people all want to chase, but to have a good chase setup like this, I had to go considerably in debt to get all the cell phone booster and all that kind of stuff. So always appreciate it when someone gives me a super chat. Yeah, that is. We're kind of in an area with a couple lakes. So there's a big lake. Wednesday looks good. Tuesday and Wednesday look good, honestly, for chasing. Both of them are going to be in the southeast. I won't be down there on those days. For the next event over the plains. It's kind of the disadvantage of not a storm team. I read in there because he likes that setup better, because there is a higher tornado potential the next 2 days in the southeast, so he's setting up down there. Like I said, I wanted to chase the plains today, and I knew that would kind of take me out of the chase for the next couple days, but that's okay. Season's just getting started. I'll tell you what, man, this thing is definitely turned into a rainy mess of storms. Tonight, the tornado threat will pick up as the storms move to the east of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There is definitely going to be a pickup in the storms. Got some water here. And then as they move over northern Louisiana later on this evening, there is going to be a late jet that's going to kick in that is going to ramp up the tornado potential as well. Unfortunately for nighttime tornadoes later on today. Yeah, the season has been quite eventful so far. I've seen you know, 4 tornadoes this year. This time last year, I had already seen 8, but that was only because I saw 7 in one day last year in Texas, so that that kind of skewed my numbers last year. A lot of chasers saw 7 that day. Out of the 7, I think 6 of them were on TikTok stream last year. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate you for subscribing. Is that storm dying down there? That's what I want to know. That radar right there. So it's like... Get ready to see an F5. Hey, you know, stick around before the end of the year, that might happen. Honestly, I never really hope for a high F5 because that just means that it's devastated a bunch of things, since, you know, the scale is based on damage. So if you've seen an F5, that means it's done places. So I definitely prefer to see, you know, a real photogenic EF0 or EF1 out in the middle of a field, because those can be just as big as well. But yeah, you never know what you'll see on here. Storm chasing is definitely something that pays off with consistency. You definitely got to chase a lot to see a lot of tornadoes. Down there. Shouldn't be too long before we're out of some rain here. I've encountered the aftermath of a couple F5s. Not cool. It's crazy hard. that we broke 3,000 subs, so that's super cool. Thank you all for subbing to me. Very cool. By the time we get down to that Graham area, that other little protruding part of the southern part of this lava storms will be right at us, but hopefully if that other storm gonna look a little like that's not gonna happen because it's already dying out. So we might just go set up in front of this area just to the north of Graham, see what it looks like. You know, I'm currently down in Texas. About 30 north of Graham. So just to the east of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I mean northwest of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. How many people on the, if you follow me on TikTok, let me know in the chat that you follow me on TikTok. I'm curious of the amount of people that follow me on TikTok. Once again, thanks, shout out to my moderators, keeping you guys informed. They know the routine, they've been on my live streams for over a year now. I got you. That's cool. You don't have to like it. I'm assuming that means no. Weather Watch I am. If you'll go join, if you're interested in being a mod, Bella can pop a link to our Discord in there, and that's kind of how I I hate to say the word vet, but it is kind of what you do, you know, that's how I check to make sure people are cool to mod. I've seen some channels go down pretty fast when you add like a troll as a mod, so I'm usually pretty careful about that. No, I totally get that. Yeah, you can watch only on YouTube, that's cool. I know TikTok's not for everyone, but as a content creator, TikTok is a very good app to get your name out there quickly. And it funded almost all of my storm chasing last year, so I have a bit of a soft spot for it. But I just love the way the streams look on YouTube compared to on TikTok. I feel like you get a better experience of what it's like to be a storm chaser. I wish TikTok would allow you to use like GoPros like YouTube does. TikTok's just not there yet. Yeah, you definitely got to be able to trust your mods. I've made the mistake of adding the wrong people a few times. See, investigator, I mean, it's not really like free speech, really. There's just certain things as a content creator I don't want on your channel. Some people don't, you know. I want my channel to remain positive. I don't want drama in my chat, and my mods know that. There's plenty of other places that you can go have all the drama in a chat that you'd like these days. So I like to keep my chat, you know, peace, love, positivity, storm related. Definitely no politics, no religion. You know, all the divisive things that go on in this world. And honestly, if you want that, it's not like you can't find it anywhere else. Go Gators! All right, I also will get behind a Go Gators in the chat. By the way, I'm a lifelong Gator fan, so Yeah, and honestly, I give 0 F's about what your opinions are on things. You know, you can believe what you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, just like I can. But here, peace, love, positivity, tornadoes, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Danny, I see that too, man. Like, a lot of people have, you know, talked about that, you know, they feel like Tornado Alley is shifting. You know, I don't feel like I'm like a climatologist, so I don't really know for a fact. But anecdotally, it does seem like every year more and more tornadoes happen over there in Dixie Alley, Mississippi, you know, Louisiana, Alabama area. You know, is it just a cycle that we're going through, or is it a permanent change? Who knows? I just know I want them to come back over here to the plains because I love chasing in the plains. Chasing is definitely, in the plains is definitely superior to chasing anywhere else. I mean, just like right now, I can look to my right, and I can see, you know, like miles. When you're in Dixie, if we were chasing in Alabama right now, there would be pine trees, you know, 30 feet up in the air on each side of the road, and you have to hope that a tornado crosses right in front of you. This all looks familiar. This is where we were earlier. One thing I definitely learned in like my 9 years of storm chasing, you drive on the same roads over and over and over. Like, when I'm chasing out in Oklahoma, honestly, I don't really have to look at where I'm going. Like, I don't have to even, I just know the roads. It's nice because you're chasing the same area. Still learning Texas. I know the panhandle of Texas decently. So pretty much anywhere west of here, I've got a pretty good grip on. But let me tell you, I will continue to chase in Dixie, just so that I can get better at it. So now what you're kind of see here, you're starting to see the outer edges of the storm over here to the right. It's not severe warned. It's going right over Olney, Texas right now. Olney has a little bit of, definitely has some heavy rain, a little bit of lightning. So we'll see that one, but man, after that, if that doesn't do anything, we probably are just going to start heading back up towards Oklahoma and seeing what we see, because, you know, I don't see a lot of, I'm not seeing a lot of instability right now in the air, and I'm wondering if it's not going to ramp up again until after dark. You should be able to see, it should look like it's spinning almost like a, there's the low right there. And I noticed too earlier, a lot of these storms just have some really cool air coming out of them. That's usually not that great of a sign as far as continuing severe development. But while I'm driving, I will mention also I have a merch store. I have shirts, all that kind of stuff. If you're interested in that, if not, that's okay too. Also, like, I got a little bit of it all. Whatever science. Shooting your fancy. Cell signal's about to get pretty rough, I can tell you that. Toot toot. It's pretty funny. That's gonna lie, that's pretty funny. Going through a little bit of a cell signal issue here. jumping towers. So we'll be getting pretty close to the town of Olney here in a second, which could have decent. You know, this storm right here is intensifying now. There's I think that storm that was lower or jumps over there to that one soon. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some cell signal again. Yeah, there's always going to be lag when we're out here driving. I do feel like I've done a pretty good job of that. If you've watched very many other Chaser streams, it's difficult to not have the lag while you're driving. Hey Brian, I appreciate that. Telling everybody to keep it positive. Love the positive message. All right, finally getting out of these. Once we get out of this raininess over to our right, south, oh, actually directly to the right, we should be able to start seeing the front of that other storm that's heading towards us. Little embedded cell. Let's look and see what it has in terms of circulation. Not seeing a whole lot. It does have some lightning in it, so we don't have a lot of other stuff to look at, so why not? We'll take an eye at this thing. Eric, yeah, I do think I need a new windshield eventually. I'm probably going to get it this week before next week, only because I'm running with I have about 9 cracks, one of them that literally goes the whole length of my windshield. So I probably need to get a new windshield. There we go. Kind of see the base of that storm now. I just kind of stomp right at us, let the hill core run us over.
Should be coming out of it next
Coming up soon.
Yeah, like from past this church. Is there a little turn on?
get on that red hill. About as I get.
The hail core hit us.
Yeah, we'll just let it. I mean, it's kind of a raggedy one. We'll get over there and just let it come at us and see what happens. Yeah, church is cool looking. It's cool. I wonder how old that thing is. What do you think?
1915.
1950. Top of this decent view. It's not anything crazy, that's for sure. Very high based. Oh yeah. Better of a view than over here. So we're on, because I honestly I gotta head back home because these are definitely
They're just dying out. They're just mashing together.
it's just dying. So I'll probably just go head back towards home. We drive up through. Am I getting on that road? I think I am. Some lightning over that way. All right, let's see here. Right here. You know, it looks like I'm going to probably end the stream here soon, just because all this is kind of just dying out, and so I'm just probably gonna hop on the road and head back north towards home. There's a cell down to the south. It's getting close to like Bowie that has a nice little hail core on it. There's not even a severe warned storm over here at this point. I don't think it's gonna ramp up anymore until after dark time, so. Yeah, I appreciate all of you following here. I'll give me a second. I'll talk to y'all for a second.